Hi there, I just wanted to share some stories with you because I've been with a couple of clients over the last few days, and the themes have been pretty consistent about how I've been able to help them. You'll have seen my previous video about me going to a golf professional to help me with my putting and how I'd put that off. And actually how if I'd done it sooner and I've had that external experience come into the problem that I was having and try and solve that. Well, I've had another couple of examples of that over the last couple of days. So the first one was that I started doing some work with a guy who'd had some quite catastrophic changes in his business that had meant that he had a big hole in his cash flow. What happened is that he'd had a major account loss and some staff leave, and that had left him with a massive hole in his sales numbers. Now actually we were looking for some solutions, but job number one was to work out how big the hole was, and actually he wasn't sure how big the hole was, so we did some, you might say, back of a cigarette packet calculations, and then we've worked that out into some more budgets and then looked realistically about what his sales budgets could be and what the effect of that was going to be on his cash flow within the business. Now actually you then know what the size of the problem is or isn't. And actually the problem wasn't quite as big as he felt it was going to be, and so the solution could be a different solution to that we thought it would. So it was great to be able to know that. The second was that I did some work with a client, and we started to explore all sorts of business opportunities to expand his business. And actually when we started talking about the team that he had surrounding him, what we found was that actually it wasn't what was holding him back wasn't actually being able to exploit these opportunities, but it was about having the right team and the right people in the right jobs to support him so that he could get on and build a business. And actually what we identified, but what needed to happen, was to make sure that everybody was as you might say, on the bus or pushing in the same direction. So we've actually looked at doing some work with a specialist that deals with staff and team issues, and she's going to undertake a staff engagement survey and start to build a picture, and then from there interview some people, and we can start to get to the bottom of what everybody feels their roles and responsibilities are, and make sure everybody's on board with what this business owner's vision is. But what was interesting was that we got together thinking we would talk about one thing, and we ended up talking about something else. But we got to the root of the problem as far as he was concerned and I was concerned. So again, it's really, really important to really understand what your situation is and actually what's going on in your business. You may have a feeling for what's going on in your business, but in my experience of working with people, it's often the case that it's not quite as it would seem. So what I would say to you is, do you really know what's going on? Have you really explored the issues? Do you really have a good handle on what the big things are that you need to change or deal with in your business to drive your business forward?
Thanks for listening. You can find out more about me and all the places you can find me on social media, etc. by visiting my website at www.askmjs.co.uk. The links are also in the notes below. That's links to my website and the other places on social media, etc. Don't hesitate to get in touch if you think I can help with anything. I'm always happy to hear from people, even if it's just to say hi. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and a comment. That would mean a lot to me, and it's great to know what people think. Finally, don't forget to subscribe. The button is just below the video, down and to the left, and it really helps me out, and you'll also get a message when I post another video. See you soon.